Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I've got a lot of transfer news to share with you all from Chelsea intensifying their efforts to get Joao Pedro from Brighton as their next signing after completing the signing of Jamie Bino Kittens. Then Bayern Munich, who've been active in market for so long for a left winger, are now planning to make a bid for Nick Woltemade. Then an update on Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United, Barcelona's new captain, and a lot more will be covered in this video, so make sure to watch it till the end. So let's dive in. Let's start off with Chelsea. So Chelsea are now actively pursuing Brighton. Joao Pedro as their next signing. Talks are already advanced. Newcastle also wanted Pedro, but got their both bids rejected by Brighton. But Chelsea are determined to get the player. The fees would be likely more than 50 million euros as reported. To be honest, I think we all know that Nicholas Jackson is most probably now on his way off to somewhere. Plus, Christopher Nkunku is also probably on his way. So they needed someone up top with Delap, and Joao Pedro is perfect for that position. And Liam Delap will bring that physicality and ruthlessness up top as a proper number 9. But Joao Pedro is a lot of different than him, as Joao Pedro is more of a second striker or simply a number 10. He can operate as a false 9 easily as he capable of. That he is extremely versatile as he can play anywhere near the box. He is excellent when it comes to technical abilities and creating chances. He would suit Maresca's system. But he already overlaps a lot of other players in terms of position. He feels more like Nkunku's replacement to me. So let's see what happens as Chelsea are going all in for the player. But the amount of players Chelsea have is insane. Like, it's hard to even count who will play where. But this also the best thing possible, as it brings exceptional squad depth, which is the most essential due to the amount of injuries recently occurring, plus the amount of games players are playing now. Plus, it also increases the competition in the squad. Then Bayern Munich have literally pulled this move out of nowhere, to be honest, as they are now closing in on signing Nick Woltemade, which is surprising to be fair. But it also makes a lot of sense. As you can see, Harry Kane isn't getting any younger, even though the guy can still perform at his peak for a lot more years. But still, Bayern are already looking into future and have gotten his replacement. And Nick Woltemade is perfect. He is one of those rare number 9 as he is so gifted, technically almost like a number 10. And his height and physical presence already make him a monster on the pitch. So Woltemade can also play that Muller's role alongside Harry Kane and can also learn a lot from Kane, as both are quite similar, a proper centre forwards. So this deal is as perfect for Bayern as nothing can get, as Bayern Munich are already preparing an opening bid after agreeing personal terms with the player. Stuttgart still hope to keep the player and would do everything possible to keep hold of him. But Nick Woltemade has made his intention very clear, as he only intends to join Bayern the club, as already internally agreed to pursue the player and get him by all means. So let's see how it goes. But I hope Bayern goes for left winger after completing the signing of Nick Woltemade, as it could make them unstoppable, to be honest. Then John Duran is making a comeback to Europe, as Fenerbahce are now advancing on player side, as Fenerbahce have already gotten the green light from Al Nassr for the deal. I mean, like, Duran went to Saudi, got the bags, and is now coming back to play under Jose Mourinho. Now, let's say that Duran here played 4D chess. But to be honest, it's great move, as I've always considered Duran as an insane striker. A bit raw and young, but insanely talented one. And under Mourinho, he will surely improve and eventually force himself into a top European team, as guy is freak. So let's see what happens with the Duran and Fenerbahce, as nothing has been concrete yet. Then Manchester United's second bid for Bryan Mbeumo has also been rejected. The negotiations are still underway for Mbeumo with Brentford. Man United are still discussing structure of the deal, add-ons and all that. But Manchester United are confident that they will complete the deal for Mbeumo. The player has also made his mind to join the Reds next season. So it's just matter of time before United gets Mbeumo. And getting an underrated player like him is what United actually needs. No superstar, no extra drama, just a guy who has been playing and balling out in Prem for a while, perfect for a Morim. But I am just curious, where will he play? He can play both as a right winger or as an interior, as he is versatile player. But let's see how Amorim utilizes him in this United squad. Then also a news on Casemiro, as it looks like Casemiro might actually be staying in Man United as last season. He was crucial for them and recovered his position in the squad, well in time when United needed him the most. They might just need his leadership and experience in this young squad. So let's see how does Manchester United approach their next signing, as other teams in Prem have gone all out for next season. Then I've got some big news coming from Barcelona first off. We all know that as Ansu Fati has now left Barcelona first. As Monaco, which means Lamine Yamal will be our new number 10. The announcement will be made on Tuesday, the day before the release of home jersey. And to be honest, this was just a matter of when, as Yamal didn't want to take it forcefully from Fati. But now that Fati has gone, it officially a start of new era for Lamine Yamal in Barcelona, as that number 10 carries a weight that he might have not expected, as every move of his will be criticized, but he has already shown us time after time that he deserved that 10 move than anyone else. And it would be different when we'll wear that number 10 in camp. No, and let's just hope he does even half of what Messi has done, because that would be more than enough for us. Then Barcelona have now reached a partial agreement with Frenkie de Jong to renew his contract until 2029. The renewal and salary distribution could be an important factor in Nico Williams' signings, as it would allow us to manage that wage bill and allow Nico Williams to register. And it was just a matter of time before we renewed de Jong's contract, as he didn't have the start he wanted initially into the season. But the comeback he made was unreal for me. It was his easily by far the best season. He was just so underrated. Like, he double pivot of de Jong and Pedro on the ball is outrageously good. Then, as we know, all know Barcelona are pushing Ter Stegen out, as they don't see him as their main keeper next season. And he's our main captain and all that. So Barcelona are now internally deciding to change the captaincy for next season. And for that, decision will be entirely upon Hansi Flick, and he will have his final say on the matter. So let's see who ends up as our captain. But that's it for today, guys. If you've watched the video this far, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would help me a lot. And thank you for watching the video, and peace out.